shit. My pulse is totally moving, new and improving. I can't get back home. I've got the heart and desire, my balls are on fire, ready to take us to the top. Welcome to the show. Did you know that your mouth is on? The King of the West. Welcome to the Jason Ellis Show. First time ever live on YouTube. Podcast is dropping. It's now. I'm dropping it now. So if I say something racist, I'm going to ruin my life. Do you see that lady on TV say something racist to that guy with the turkey neck, the news guy? Gobble neck?
Bill O'Reilly.
Nah, he died.
Tucker Carlson.
Nah.
Bill O'Reilly died?
Well, you know what I mean. He's gone.
He's gone, yeah, thank goodness.
Gobble neck English guy that was
Piers
like,
Morgan?
I'm the king of all media. And I'm like, you're the king of turkey neck.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah. He interviewed a blonde lady that was defending another blonde lady that was in kids' playground, calling a special needs black kid the N-word.
Wow.
Yeah, like over and over again.
Why not just settle for the R word?
Well, it could be an NR, really, if she had the gusto, but she didn't do it. She just did one. But then this other lady was like, I do it. I say it all the time. What's up, Piers Morgan? And he was like, I find you to be gobble, gobble, disgusting. And she was like, so what? White power.
What are you going to do about it?
But yeah, she's...
I'll watch her show.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of where it's at.
Nothing
right
matters anymore. At least be entertaining.
That's the best part about it is nothing matters except we're on YouTube. We're also promoting the Patreon, patreon.com/Ellis, mate, where the Jason Ellis Show lives. It's not a satellite, but it's basically the same thing. If you're a serious listener, instead of subscribing to that heap, you can subscribe. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say. It's a great establishment. Oh, it's great. But Patreon, we're there. We're there. We're not. We're not over there. We're here. And that's patreon.com/Ellis, mate, where we do a lot of shows that are just as riveting as what you've heard right now. And boy, was that riveting.
If you're missing the live show experience in particular, we'll continue doing the hourly pre-taped weekly podcasts, but we're live for two-hour shows per week, the two of us. And in addition to that, there's there's 4 live shows happening every single week.
5 working days, 4 shows.
Yes.
1 day off, which is pretty much every show on Sirius.
That's right.
So we're basically the exact
We're
same thing.
the hardest working show on satellite radio.
Oh, we're definitely the hardest working people on Patreon.
And for sure in podcasts.
Everyone with their 1 show a week, they have no idea.
That's right.
But yeah, we're great and we're tremendous. And, I survived a horse kick today. Didn't even hurt. I don't think it's because I'm tough. I think it's because it's a bologna sandwich that it hurts to be kicked by a horse. Also, I think my horse was just like, woo, and didn't mean it. And then as he hit, he took some steam off. Kind of like when you punch somebody that's not good. Mm-hmm. You give him like a 70.
Right. Like if you're punching a retard.
You're not going to do the N one? Just the R one? Good for you, dude. Because that would have really launched.
You got to pull those punches.
I feel like that might have launched.
I'm all for equal opportunity.
People might have gone, right, I am subscribing. Tully just said the N and the R. Like that's it. You guys are hot. We're back.
I forgot how much I missed this. So under what circumstances did what horse kick you?
It's my horse. It's our horse, I should say. Whitney also.
Joint custody.
Yes.
Right.
But
does he kick her?
I for sure he has.
Okay.
Yeah, because she is pretty fearless and kind of she gets up close and personal. She lies down with him and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I feel like knowing him, he doesn't mean it, but he is big, and if he does hit you with his hand, it's not, like he's put his foot on my shin before because I was sleeping in his pen, and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Ow!" and he just touched it.
Doesn't know his own strength.
I mean, 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
He's pretty good with it, really.
Are we just going to gloss over that you now sleep in horse pens?
What you want to?
Well, under what circumstances were you
Well,
sleeping?
look, I've been reading books about horses, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I've been talking to horse people, and I think it was Whitney. Was after Dingo passed away, you know, she was like, just hang out with Buddy, and she's like, you can sleep in there if you want. So I just was like, I'll get a blanket and stuff and some food, and I'll just hang out and sleep in there.
Did you spend the night?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Just slept for a couple of hours. It's cold. It smells like horse poo.
Yeah.
It's like not that comfortable.
Turns out there's some downsides to sleeping on hay.
Right. A lot of people don't realize the downsides of sleeping with a horse.
You just see the glamour on Instagram.
I feel like it's like there's a lot of downsides in sleeping with me.
Yeah.
And they're very similar. Like I kick, I fart. I have this sleep app that records my sleeping.
Yeah.
And I do fart.
It picks that up.
Also, the snoring where Ian finances like you might have sleep apnea. No, I don't, dude. And you and your random girl that listen to me snore.
Unacceptable.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I still am dark on that.
I back you 100%.
Not to mention, hey, me and this random girl in your house were listening to you snore. That is annoying. And also, you're probably going to die. And I'm like, oh, well, cool, man. Like, can I make you a coffee this morning, you dickhead? But yeah, I've done a lot of research, and I don't. Well, if I do, it's not bad, because I've heard the recordings of all my snoring. None of them worried me.
That's great.
Like, oh, you're not breathing. I'm like, I totally am.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm glad to hear that.
With the tape, hostile tape, there's breathing tape now. It's like goes on your nose and then it goes on your mouth. You know, I saw Joe Rogan say that it cures snoring.
That guy won't endorse just anything.
No, I think that's the thing that I'm starting to realize is if he says it, it's facts.
Yeah. I mean, he makes so much money, so you know he can't be bought.
Right.
Yeah.
If you
What
make
does he need more money
Spotify
for?
gives you hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Why would you endorse like Kratom or like a snore tape?
Your word is your bond.
Your word is your bond. I don't know what happened to my sleep recording thing, but it plays recordings of me snoring with the tape on. But that's probably
Which is to say,
an incel.
you're still. Do you hear yourself farting as well?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
So does it have like a series of little
No, it
recordings?
says, do you want to hear your farts? Do you want to hear your snores?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. It can tell the difference. God, AI really is going to rule us by the end of the year. I accidentally.
I'll play it.
I've never on
Plays your
purpose.
farts back to you.
And it knows the difference.
I love that we care. This is great.
I for the first time ever, I came the closest to on purpose farting in front of my wife today, and I hate it. I woke up and I thought it was still kind of the middle of the night. She wakes up earlier than me, and I went to pull a cheek, and instead it did not silence it in the slightest. I did two, like burnt with my hand on my ass,
Dude,
and then I
you're so nasty.
then I opened my eyes and looked over.
The more we do this
and
show, the more I'm like, you might be as disgusting as me.
And I looked over, and she's just sitting there looking at her phone, and I'm like, oh.
Did she flinch?
No, she didn't.
Didn't even say anything.
Whoa, she's a lady.
Right. Well, it says I have 2 flatulence.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, the Latin.
Oh,
Miles is a child. Listen to this one.
you did that in your sleep?
Listen to this
That's
one.
really
Listen to this
surprising to me.
unconscious flatulence.
Yeah. I think your ass has sleep apnea. One more time.
And then a snore.
The 1-2
Hey,
punch.
hey, ladies.
Set him up and knock him down.
Ladies, I'm single. Oh, actually, I'm not, but listen.
Oh,
What a wildebeest.
Yeah.
that's what a pig pen sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I said.
Yeah, you fit right in.
Sleeping with the horse is like sleeping with me. I'm pretty spot on.
Yeah. Hey, is that Miles's voice?
It's Miles's voice, dude.
Thought you were fired.
Miles,
Yeah,
is it
And
true
you were dead.
that this is your final show with us?
Tomorrow is, but yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh.
then Zach here's
Well.
holding it down, dude.
Well, shit, there goes all the sentimentality that was about to come out of me.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing tomorrow? We're doing a podcast tomorrow?
Oh, today might be
Dude,
my last. Yeah.
what are we going to do without this fucking moron?
It's up in the air, dude.
Dude, today's your last show.
Today might be my last show.
I hate to break it to you. He's taking this very hard.
Yeah. He's all cut up.
Now it's time for Miles and Miles. Now it's time for Miles and Miles. Now it's time for Miles and Miles and Miles and Miles and
All right. Someone said, Ellis, mate, you're looking for a rodeo. There will be one in Norco. Isn't that a drug?
That's Narco.
Oh. What's Norco? North California?
Norco?
NorCal?
Norco's a pill.
Narco's a pill. Is
Is
Norco?
that my accent? I thought it was a Norco.
Is it a Norco? Is Narcos?
A narco's a
Narcos,
rat.
the drug traffickers.
Norco.
Narcos are narcotics. Narco's short for narcotics.
Oh, I thought it was a knock, like you knocked on me.
No, a narc. I don't know what narc is short for.
For knocking. You dumbass.
So wait, maybe Norco is. Does he mean Northern Colorado or does he mean NorCal?
Well, let me
bet he
finish.
means-
He
I bet
said,
he
no,
means
there's
NorCal.
one in Norco, July 26th. The city of Norco is about
Oh,
horses and is probably not more than 60 miles from you. 6th Street has anything you could want when it comes to horses. Love the show and have been listening for 15 years.
wait, we got a town called Norco?
Maybe
Hey.
North Colorado?
How would that be 60 miles from me? You, God, you're
Also,
just fire yourself.
Did you catch the point where I said that exact same thing 90 seconds ago?
No, he's always listening to the Joe Rogan Experience while we're on, which is super annoying. I get it. Spotify is very accessible.
He's telling me about mouth tape right
Oh,
now.
dude.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
Dude,
Blaine. What?
dude.
What? Bruh. What? Wait, Norco is a thing that you're about to like realize.
Dude, it's been real nice knowing you, but the city of Norco, 60 miles north of here, is best known as an animal keeping, equestrian oriented community.
What?
It's a horse town?
No,
Wait, there's a horse town 60 clicks from here?
known locally as Horsetown, USA.
I could ride me horse to it. Our horse.
Go to them. Looks nice. I'm sure it's hot as hell, but
I love hot as hell.
you do love hot as hell.
And horses? That's a twofer.
Whoa! They got a lake with a pavilion?
Shut the tent.
What the fuck?
Wow, man.
Oh, dude.
Look.
Bruh.
Dude, look
The
at how...
sign has horses on it, dude.
Dude, show
Wait,
him show
what
him
the-
the fucking pavilion on the lake.
Wait. What the fuck?
Oh, they got that's the biggest boot barn I ever saw.
I love Boot Barn.
I actually really like Boot Barn too.
Dude, can we do the show? Can
Yeah.
we move?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to check with your wife.
No, I know, but like we'll meet in the middle. Meet me halfway.
I did 30 miles
We'll
to
get a
work
studio.
every day.
I'm already coming like 20. What's another fucking 10?
Touche.
I'll meet you in Calabasas.
My bad, homie.
Dude. Oh my
Bruh.
God. The area.
I can't not say that every time you say
Look
that.
at
You
that.
know that, right?
Look at
Oh
that.
my God.
It's like a little.
Wait, I could live on a lake with horses?
Yes.
Okay, everybody.
Dude, look at the mountain in the background. Where the.
Wait, what the fuck is going on? Wait, that's where we
Is this a
live here.
gated- is this a
You know
gated
what,
community?
Austin? Shut the fuck up. You know? California. Shut the fuck right up. You know? Shout out to Gavin Newsom. He is a vampire.
Yeah, you sent us a link to him yesterday.
I don't like him.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody really does. I've never.
It'd
been
be hard to like him. Do you know his wives and they're like Trump's ex-wives? That like he like boned a chick to bone them. Like he's like a pro ho.
There's like a little
jiggle
incestuous.
puss.
Yeah.
He like handballs pussy to like other goobers.
He jiggle pusses goobers.
Yes, thank you for understanding what I'm saying.
Wait, dude, Norco is known as Horsetown, USA. Prides itself on
Horsetown, USA.
prides itself on being a horse community. The area is dotted with corrals, farms, hitching posts, ranches, riding trails, and tack and feed supply stores.
Get me
Look, every
the
store
ball
has
worms.
Dude,
every store has a horse at it, dude.
I gotta go.
There are city ordinances in place requiring new construction to have a traditional rustic Western flavor.
Dude, I'm going there.
Like this afternoon.
I gotta.
Oh,
I'm gonna go see John Wick. Wait, that's tomorrow.
that's tomorrow.
Well, today I'm gonna go. Yeah. No. Yeah. Wait.
Warm Mediterranean.
Oh, I don't have a
climate.
car. Shit.
Yeah, but
That one gets me every time, man.
right.
I'm like
Super chat
That
to
mobile.
This seems like the sort of town that you move to on a train.
Yeah, Miles,
And
were
then-
you about to super chat me like $80,000 for a car?
Super chat Jason a car, dude, or a moped, or an electric scooter.
Wait, super chat me. What is it for Cybertruck for the week?
Oh, that
It's $1,100 a day.
yeah, that you can just rent it.
Just super chat me $2,000 and I'll Cybertruck myself there.
One way ticket to Norco.
Yeah, and I'll just ditch that piece of shit.
Dude, I'm going this weekend.
Wait, you're going there? Fuck you.
I thought-
you can't go first.
I thought that I had been like everywhere worth going that was like a day trip from LA. This place is amazing. You'll never run out of places to go just for like to get out of town for an afternoon and see something different. We got a fucking horse town hiding in our backyard.
Yeah, I'm freaked out right now. I'm freaked out that I've been talking about horses for like a year or two now,
Yeah.
and nobody said go to Norco. Shout out to the guy that texted me Norco.
Mm-hmm.
You're apparently my only friend, sir, so thank you. Also, don't
That's
pull
where-
up videos that are going to trigger me to start talking about stuff that isn't time to
You
talk.
sent me this video.
Yeah, but not yet. Did I say we're playing videos yet? Simmer down, son.
Yeah. We do have a lot to do
Pull
today.
back on the reins. You know what I mean? That's horse talk. Cowboy over here talking about horses.
Says they train all the horses that like pull the carriages in Disneyland and shit up there.
Oh, bruh.
Dude, you should
Torture.
get-
Slaves.
You should get a day gig up there. Yeah.
Quit radio.
Yeah, and just go be a horse
Just be a
labor.
horse guy. Dude, I'm serious. If I had a gym where I could train people to box and then teach people to horsemanship, that would be, and then like
Okay.
kill pedophiles on the side. That's pretty much everything that I would ever want. in
Okay,
life.
This sounds like the last episode of the Jason Ellis show.
I
Because
really
you're going to
am.
move up there and start a
Miles-
horse fighting gym.
Miles and Jason have been fired and killed on the last Jason L show. That was very convenient that it was the last time it was free on YouTube.
Dude.
But seriously, quickly,
No,
Blaine
yeah.
has texted us.
Okay, very serious.
As you know, everyone, Blaine is he a queer? What was it?
Blaine's a queer?
He was a bitch at one point.
That's right. That's my bad. He's not a queer. He might be, but he's a bitch.
I don't think he's a queer, but he's definitely
No, he's
not a
definitely.
bitch.
I saw him in Chicago. He had a bitch with him.
Yeah.
Wait, he didn't have a bitch with him.
He's neither a queer, not that there's anything wrong with that, nor a bitch. Not that there's anything really wrong with that.
Nah,
That guy
there's
stepped
tons of
in- that
bitches
guy
out there that are awesome.
That guy has stepped into the boxing ring and taken any and all comers multiple
Right,
times.
and there's not many people can say that.
That's right.
He said it was great to see me in Chicago. It was a fantastic show. You made Katie's year. She's the bartender I met before the show. Blaine's slaying. Blaine's got a girlfriend,
Good.
but on the side, he
Yeah.
saw this chick who's a fan of us.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man, I'm going to see Jason. And she was like, no way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he bought her a signed poster from me. Like, he's fucking
Smooth.
slick.
Yeah.
Slick bitch queer Blaine, they call him.
Slang in that side tank.
I hope you enjoyed the pretzels. I did eat those before I went to
Are
sleep.
those chocolate covered
Yeah,
pretzels?
he
They're
fucking
good,
loves it.
right?
Yeah. Until next time, love you, brother. Love you too, Blaine.
Yeah, I love you, Blaine.
And then, is it possible to? This is another text, another person. Is it possible, or have you ever thought of going on TikTok live with the show?
Sure, let's do it.
All right.
Miles, you haven't really done much for us lately. Can you connect us to TikTok and make us go live now?
Right now,
Yes, please.
Jason, go on your TikTok.
All right,
Click live.
I did.
Nice.
What can't this guy do?
Boom, dude.
We're live.
Holy
We're live on
shit,
TikTok.
It's happening. Oh my!
You're
goodness.
live on TikTok.
Wow, it's really happening. It's all happening.
Yeah.
Now, if
So
only
there you go. It's the most multi,
Thanks to me, dude.
multi.
you did this. You couldn't have done it without.
I can have guests on here. Do you have a TikTok, Miles?
No.
Why did you stutter on that?
Because he used to, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you leave it?
Because I don't want to know about what's under the pyramids.
Wow, that was a really good argument. Because that is super annoying. Also, methylene blue has made me
The man that you are.
the man that I am today. Yeah,
A kick
that
from
and cold plunge has de-aged me. I am now 12.
A kick from a horse would have killed you.
No,
6
but the
months ago.
methylene blue shielded the kick. And then, of course, the shroom tech got me flying high. You know what we all are? Idiots.
Dude, go to Norco. They probably have, if they don't have a gym, easy. You're all set. But if they do have a gym, go into the center of town because it's an old
And
west town,
fight the
and
best
call
guy.
out the guy.
Yes!
And then take over their
And beat him up and take his
and
gym?
and say, look, I'm willing to make you a fair offer for your gym because I think I've made it pretty clear I could just fucking take it.
Yeah, Google. I could take it too. You know who? Me and Mayhem could take it.
Dude,
Jason and Jason, the Norco Dojo.
Norco Dojo's got a ring to it.
It does.
Dude, you do horses, you do podcasts.
Dude, I want to do the fair.
You do horses, you do podcasts, you do training,
Yeah.
and then you're deep in the heart of Riverside County, so there's plenty of pedos to go off and kill in your free time.
Well, that's definitely a bonus because I don't like traveling far to kill my pedos. There's people joining my live. Wait,
Yeah,
does
why
it
not?
say how many people are on? Wait, I can't see.
So you're gonna be
I don't think-
you're gonna be homies with that.
I don't think I don't think I'm blowing up.
Yeah, you could have a midget cat and a midget horse, dude.
I have a midget. Yeah. Oh, I would love a midget horse.
And a midget cow.
I just fell in love.
Yeah.
That's a midget cow.
That or a baby, but midget.
Nah,
No, he,
that's a midget. He has whittle wigs.
he does have little legs.
He does. You got to say whittle. You can't say little.
Yeah. That's where those little creamers come from.
All right. So the person that told me to go live. Do I have to be live on this fucking thing the whole? I can't hold it, dude.
No, you have permission to get off of the TikTok live.
All right. Hey, everybody on TikTok. Wait, I don't know. I think it's like 5 people.
Attention, TikTok.
Attention, 7 people
All
who
of
don't
you,
know who
look
I
at
am.
me.
Oh, no, we're up to 11. We're blowing up. I gotta let this thing brew because, oh, no, it went back to 9.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I've already lost followers. Yeah, YouTube. Who cares? Nobody cares. This is stupid.
So we have a lot of things that we need to
I
do.
gotta go. I don't know how to get off this.
I-
I've never sounded older in my entire life.
Are you pointing the camera at yourself or at the other side of the room?
It doesn't matter. I got 23 views.
Yeah.
So
Kicking ass, double digits.
change the face of TikTok.
Yes.
I can't
Now that I
believe.
showed you how to go live on TikTok, you can do it more. Gain
Yeah,
TikTok
I-
following, start to spread
It
conspiracies.
just wasn't that. It just wasn't that exciting.
Well, there's got to be a way that you can actually feed the show, not just your own phone.
Well, what about the thing that Zach taught you, Miles, where my phone is connected?
There is a potential that on these shows I can start to just come here, start the stream, and Jason can automatically connect his phone to the OBS and just go do stuff on live through his phone.
Like he could be in Norco.
He could be in Norco, like petting a midget cow
Don't give up, Michael.
in front of Walgreens.
Dude, if you don't go this
Wait, Rob
weekend, then
Caudry said not live on TikTok.
Well, what does he know? He's even
Yeah,
older
he's
than
a
you are.
liar, dude.
Wait, is he saying get off or you're not live on TikTok? It just says not live on TikTok.
It sounds like he looked and you weren't live on TikTok, which is obviously nonsense because you were.
Yeah,
Even I
people
know
are stupid. Rob Caudry is definitely not a smart guy. I've met him several times. But like somebody said to me, I did a podcast, the Raw Room, but he was like, what show is this? And I was like, you're commenting from a post of their podcast.
Yeah.
And he's like, the link doesn't work. And I'm like, it's their link. I reposted it. So you got to get, it's just like, wait, give me your phone, dude. Like, fly here and I'll show you how to, it's crazy. Like, you're on Instagram. You don't know how to listen to the show that's posted. Here's the show.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what else I have to do. And then he figured it out. But it was just like, that's the thing, man. It shows you. When someone says, there's a building underneath the pyramids, we just go, no way, there's a building under the pyramids. We don't check.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's like, hey, man, I can't listen to the podcast. I'm like, you could click the link. No, but I'm just asking you. It's like, no, man, do it yourself. That's how things get done in this world. You don't wait for somebody else to give it to you. You do it yourself. That's how everybody that has everything they want, you know how they got it? They got up and got it themselves. Listen to this. Conor McGregor, right? I'm not going to stop on this one because there's something special and I haven't figured it out, but here we go again. Conor McGregor had videos where he was talking and he had a big head and big shoulders and a little body because he was starving himself to make 145. And then he has videos of he's like crawling on the mats and he said that he slept in the gym and he climbed up the ropes with no feet, like just pulled himself up, just his hands, like crazy athleticism. And he was like, I'm obsessed. I'm going to beat everyone. I'm going to have 2 belts. And he was broke. Remember the first time he got a suit and he had a Tucker Carlson tie? He looked like a fucking moron. But he was so excited because he was like, I got this fucking suit, $3,000. You know what I mean? He's like 3,000.
Three-piece suit.
It was all his money. Yeah, three-piece. And he was so pumped on it.
Yeah.
And then he got the belts. He got all the things. He got all the money. He got the whiskey. He punched the old man. He did the things to the lady where she was like, please stop. And he did it anyway. Allegedly, he did all those things. Now he has a Lamborghini boat. I argue that the best part of his life, and I'm saying like in his soul, when he wakes up in the morning, how he feels about the day, not anybody else, their opinions watching stuff, I believe that Conor McGregor was the most fulfilled before he got any belts. Because he was possessed by the game and he was doing it all day and he felt himself getting better. He was lighting up fools in the gym. He was like, I am going to be blah, 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 blah. And he'd go to sleep going, here we go. You know what I mean? I Dana White, blah, blah. And then he gets the whiskey and he gets the thing and the charges and the videos and the court cases. And his wife's fat because she had like 3 babies. And she's like, hello, Conor. And he's like, oh, God.
Yeah.
I think that he was happier before he got the boat than when he got the boat. Remember, Eddie Van Halen said, money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you a boat big enough to sail up alongside it?
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yeah, well, it might have been David Lee Roth who said that, but whether it's him or Eddie or Alex, none of them seemed...
Who cares if Alex said it?
None of them seemed very happy by the mid to late 80s and beyond.
Right. So I'm saying that you guys are looking at this like the end game as like the win, but what you don't realize, and this is someone, I'm 50, I've been a pro skateboarder, pro fighter, pro race car driver. I've got some shoes, son. I've done some stuff. The best part of my skateboard career was when I was just good and only skated. The money that I made, I can't even tell you what the best I ever was, I probably made like $1,700 a month or something, maybe $2,600, which was cool. It was awesome. If I only made $2,600 a month right now, I would be like, oh my God, I'm homeless. I was, in my soul, the most content I've ever been. And then in my skateboard career at the end, or even, look, I'm on a podcast with Tony Hawk. It made more money than $2,700 a month. Doesn't rival the when I was good at skateboarding. Like I didn't read it. I know for a fact that when you're in something, trying to be good at something, in love with something, constantly thinking about it and working to achieve that goal, you've already won. The outcome when you get the trophy it's the only thing that's good for is everybody else. When they watch it and they go, wow, he's the champion. Look, he's got his own whiskey Now his suits are $20,000 suits. You've got bullshit agent managers, smoke dickheads, lying, tax, Twitter hater trolls. So it's right there for you. All you got to do is fall in love with something right now, and within like 6 months, a year, you are the winner. But what are you going to do? You're going to troll Conor McGregor or West Coast, Chanel West Coast.
Well, like, look
just as a record, I've never said anything negative about Chanel West Coast on social media, just on here.
Look at Scarface. Did Scarface look happy when he was in the bubble bath smoking a cigar?
Wait, he kind of did.
I don't know.
Oh no, he was mad at his wife.
Not the Coelho should love me again.
Yeah, that was terrible.
You know what his joy was when he was murdering the chainsaw
stabbing
guy?
that guy in the bunk. Yeah. He was living right there.
Yeah.
No. Right before he stabbed that guy, remember he was playing basketball with his mates.
Yes.
He was
like under an underpass.
Yep.
Yeah. That was his real joy.
Yep.
Moving small amounts. A lot of people talk to you about large amounts, but Scarface, when he was just a nickel bag, a dime bag kind of low level narco.
That's what life's about.
That was
Okay,
fucking
let me
deep,
know if
dude.
any issues with the card. What the fuck is he talking about? Is he listening to the Joe Rogan Experience?
Who are we talking about now?
Rob Corddry again.
Oh.
He said not live on TikTok. Then he said, "Okay, let me know if any issues with the card."
Okay, so now he, in the meantime, has gotten a text about paying for something from his partner and has replied in the wrong text thread.
Like, that's it. You're banned. You're fired.
Yeah. Hot Tub Time Machine. Terrific.
Yeah, the rest you just dropped off hard.
Even love the sequel. A lot of people disagree. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, shut up.
Now you're dead to me.
That's it.
So we have like so many things that we need to do. I promised like 3 different bits on Twitter. What do we have? Like 20 minutes left?
Yep.
So, is it World's Greatest Wednesday? Are we doing Lit Jank and Daytona because it's Miles' final show?
The world will never know, dude.
Well, no, the world's about to know.
Oh.
That's why I asked the question.
Whatever you want to do, dog.
We'll do World's Greatest Wednesday for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And then we'll do Lit Jank and or Daytona.
Okay. Miles, start the clock.
Actually start? Okay.
Yes.
What do you mean, actually? No, metaphorically. Fuck knuckle.
All right,
Just
here we
flip
go.
my hourglass over here.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Clock is started,
We
dude.
need one. That's cool, because then you see it running out.
Like sand through the hourglass.
That's what they.
And
Yep.
so are the days of
Days of our lives. Yeah.
You
Miles
heard
has no idea what that is. Do you, Miles?
The days of our lives.
Yeah.
Isn't that a song?
Yep. Told you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's Miles and his arch nemesis Zach,
Yeah.
right behind him, ready to kill him
Yeah.
at the end of this show.
Those guys are going to wrestle like ancient Greek naked style when
yeah.
we're done here.
We've been fighting in here.
Dick tackles.
The mic's been muted, dude. We've just been brawling in here for the last.
Guys, just try to keep the scrote pulling to a minimum. A lot of clean fight in there.
Yeah.
I want to
In the Roman times, scrote pulling was completely legal.
That was a
right?
finishing move.
Oh yeah,
That was like the
that was like an armbar.
the people's
of sorts.
elbow.
Yeah.
He's got the scrote.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough hold to break.
Did anyone survive a scrote? Oh,
Now, one good yanking.
right.
Yeah. This is no longer Sparta.
Yeah.
All right, so World's Greatest Wednesday. You have an intro, right?
Who's greatest? Who's greatest? World's Greatest Wednesday. It's World's Greatest Wednesday. Yeah. World's Greatest.
This is the worst one, dude.
Who's best? What are you talking about? That took me 17 days.
That was his Chinese democracy.
Sorry, 17 years to make. I just kept redoing it. I was like, that's not it. And then I was like, that's it. Yeah.
So
okay, here we go.
We will open this to the chat. Hopefully, a bunch of you have joined us live for this special presentation, farewell bonanza to Miles. So, The world's greatest Wednesday topic is, I'll put it this way. There was the podcaster and former sports writer Bill Simmons coined the phrase the Tyson Zone. And it was like at the height of Mike Tyson's insanity, where he's like, you reach that rarefied air that very few public figures ever get to, where people could tell you anything about them. Did you hear Tyson bit a child's face off in the airport?
Yeah.
And you would be inclined to believe that it was true. Charlie Sheen got into the Tyson Zone during the Tiger Blood era.
Yep.
And I posit that whatever your politics may be, I think you would agree that our current president is in the same sort of zone. What I want to know is, what is the world's greatest headline that if somebody said, did you hear Trump, blah, 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 today, that you would absolutely be inclined to at least look up before you called bullshit?
What about took a shit in your mum's fish tank?
Would it shock you?
Not really.
So I think what inspired this for me more than anything is his stated intention to reopen and revitalize Alcatraz.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's real.
He actually kind of made me.
Happening.
I think there was that and another one that he did recently where I was like, you know what? You might be the greatest American alive, and I would like to abduct you into Awesome World.
You're towing the line when you...
Because he is...
Yeah.
Dude, what am I going to do? Get mad? Like, I love him. I think he's great. I think it's great for the sport. I think it just makes us look great. Because it's like, look at this guy. Fuck it. Whatever you want, dude. Yeah. Whatever you want.
Right.
Just do it. He was talking about dolls the other day, and I was like, yeah.
Wait,
why do kids have so many dolls? They should have 2 or 3.
He said kids have too many dolls?
Yeah. Little girls have too many dolls. They should...
How much time does he spend around little girls?
Well, he said little girls were like 11 too. And I was like, that's a bit old.
Yeah.
Like they're babies.
My daughter does have far too many dolls.
There you go. See?
But how does Trump know that? That to me is the deeper question.
Because he's watching like Santa.
I say, he sees you when you're sleeping.
He says if you're naughty or nice,
He watches you when you jerk off.
Oh, no, that does make it hard. No wonder I don't jerk off
That's Santa's favorite part.
But yeah, I think he's great.
Uh-huh.
I think he's
What's
really
not
fun.
to love?
He's just fun now.
Okay, so, and then like another example would be the stated intention, or I guess what's actually happened, to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
It is named that.
It's exactly. It seems...
Which is great, because America is more powerful than Mexico, and it's attached to us.
And if they disagree, they can come and fight us anytime.
That's fine.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Right.
You know? Well, you know what? Mexico will be called, like, a whale's vagina, you know?
Yes.
Because...
What are they going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it?
Right.
You're not going to do anything. We'll take your tacos. We'll take your cartel and shove that right up your ass. You probably don't want them anymore. I heard they're mean people. Mm-hmm. What if we take them out? You know who'll take them out? Tim... Kennedy.
Yes.
Yep. I was going to say Tim Allen for some reason. I don't know if Tim could do it, but he would give it a go. God bless him.
So,
what about Tim Allen and Tim Kennedy?
It's a
Tim
power duo
of coming in hot for the cartel. Cartel versus Tim.
Yeah.
Who wins?
Well, I don't know how much Tim Allen is going to help, but I like Tim Kennedy.
Those shirts are pretty slick.
Is he looking good these days?
No, maybe, yep. Those shirts, it's the fat guy shirt where you're not fat, but you are.
Sure.
I mean, you're fat, but you got a shirt that's
like kind of shiny. It's got a little bit of stretch in it.
The shirt costs $250.
Costs like $300. Yeah, for sure. I know that shirt. Yeah. I know that shirt. All right. So, what would be examples of things, like, for example, when it comes to Tim Allen, if you heard, hey, did you hear that Trump is going to start up The Apprentice again, and he's going to invite celebrity friends like Tim Allen and Scott Baio and Dennis Quaid, and the winner is actually going to be in the administration?
Yeah.
Would you?
Completely.
Right.
I mean, what's the heritage guy?
I don't know.
I forgot his name. He's in charge of, like, the military.
Hegseth?
Yeah, Hegseth.
Right.
I saw a video of him yesterday saying, enough of this pussy guys in dresses. That shit's about to stop. And I was like, are you going to shoot dudes that wear dresses? Because Ian Finance wears dresses.
Does he?
He seems like a nice guy. I don't know why you want to kill him.
He wears dresses?
It was funny. Yeah, he's pretty gay.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But then there's like, I think he might be talking about trans people.
Oh, I see.
But enough of that shit.
Uh-huh.
And
he said that. He said shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. He's like, there's the woke is going to die.
Oh, God.
Yeah, woke. When you say woke, you kind of remind me of me on TikTok, where like, how do you turn this thing off?
It is
Like it's very old.
It has actually become the most boomer word.
It is a boomer word,
it's
right?
It's crazy.
Yeah. Like I'm not saying woke is cool. I'm just saying
No, the word. It's the word.
you're old. No one's cool. It's all lame and like if you see it for a second and you go, wow, that's funny.
Yeah.
And then you go back to doing your shit.
Yeah.
You're cool. But if that's your thing, you suck, man.
The only
Like,
thing worse than being woke is saying woke.
Yeah. I don't think they get laid a lot unless they pay for it. Like bitches don't like that.
No.
But then again, there are Republican bitches that
Yeah.
probably slob that knob. And when I was on dating apps, there was some pretty hot, spicy Republican bitches. Like if you're fucking woke, don't swipe whatever left or whatever. And I was like, I would come on them titties. Good thing I'm not woke like all these other pussies, Michael.
I don't think I would.
You take a shit in my kitty litter, I will kick that kid right in the face.
I don't think I would be happy dating a Republican woman, but I think I would really enjoy sleeping with one.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
Both. And I'm here to say, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I buy it.
I love a Republican.
All right.
Yeah.
Other
Libtards, man. Pfft.
Oh my God.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah.
Big clits.
Oh, but about my feelings.
What? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Shut up about your feelings. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Right.
Michael.
Facts don't care about foreplay.
Yeah. So, am I making up stuff?
Yeah.
Or,
I mean, yeah, you're welcome to.
Rollerblading is a crime.
All right. Yeah.
Because that's
I would say
pussy shit.
I'd say male rollerblading.
Which is even cooler. Because female rollerblading is acceptable.
Super acceptable.
Borderline
Kind of
cute.
acceptable.
I might be associated with a female rollerblader.
Really?
That was big. That was. I want to
dating-
retract.
are you
I want to
dating a
retract.
are you dating a rollerblader?
No, don't say that to me.
Jason Ellis gets caught rollerblading with Skechers on
Well, you can't do both. You can't do both at the same time.
and fell backwards.
Okay, but yeah, I might be associated with somebody that rollerblades.
You think you can get her over to the roller skate side? Because it's a small difference, and
Right.
and it's the world of difference.
Here's my whole pass.
I'll date a roller skater.
She's an ice skater,
Yeah.
like good,
Right.
and I'm
Like professional. Is she in the ice capades?
she did it like as a child all the way up to like, and she didn't make the cut, so she like retired, but she still ice skates, and she does shit where I'm like, I wouldn't. If you were like, dude, I'll give you $1 million to do that, and you gave me 10 years,
You can never do it.
I don't think I could do it. Like it's fucking gangster.
Yeah.
So I respect that. It's kind of like if you rollerblade and you do roller hockey, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's different to
And
me.
if you rollerblade, because she does rollerblading on a boardwalk, and I've always said this, even back like 20 years ago, if you're a chick and you're doing it, tightening your buns, rollerblading the boardwalk, fine. As soon as you get on my ramp and grab the wheels, that's when I've got a problem.
What if she asked if she could roll in one time?
Not on my watch, because I don't want to see it
Right.
from her.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like accidentally seeing your chick take a shit.
$30 super chat.
Pretty much. What's her name?
Casey Barton says, "Saw you in Sacramento. Awesome show."
Play a song. Casey! This is not a song. That's not a song.
It's a loop, dude. It's like a beat.
It's actually not a loop, because loop's loop.
What are you guys gonna do without my fire beats, dude?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shout out to Casey, yo. Yeah, Casey. Kevin Spacey touched kids' dick. Lickety split. I'm a tip. Okay, I regret that.
Damn, that was a sick beat, though.
Right?
That was pretty.
Boy, the combination of your beats, Miles, and Jason spitting fire over.
Yeah, dude, we could
Spitting straight up fire.
collab.
No.
God.
Yeah, just fire yourself. Leave already. Go to Narco.
I don't want to go back in the basement.
Let's all go to Narco. God, I want to go there. I'm going to go there. Man, I'm fucking pissed I don't have a car. I'm not joking. If I had a car right now,
Yeah.
after this show, fucking going.
I believe you. Is there no train? I'm telling you.
Fucking going.
Hobo-
No, fuck it. I'm not going on a train.
Hobo ride
I hate
it.
trains.
Hobo ride it. You don't
Why,
like
why
trains?
do I have to hobo? Can't I buy a ticket? I'm not that broke.
Because you're going to Horsetown and you're pulling into town as like a mysterious outsider.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Do I have to
dude.
have one of those weird backpacky things?
Like the stick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
For sure.
That's all I'm going to fit in there is like an apple and a carrot, which is actually all I need to befriend horses.
Somebody's going to call the cops and be like, can you come down to the train station? I think there's a 53-year-old man running away from home.
There's a tattooed crystal meth addict that has a
Just ran
carrot
away
and an
from his
apple
mommy.
in a tied up t-shirt on
Tied
a
up in a
stick.
handkerchief.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Person and a horse killed in a crash on the 15th.
Why are you showing me that?
I just looked up Norco news, dude.
Dude, that's not cool.
I didn't mean.
God, dude. Like,
Norco. Whoa. Here's the
no,
spicy
whoa,
headline.
whoa. Just move on.
Here's the spicy headline. Norco at odds with bill requiring owners to pick up their horses' poop. That's what's tearing that town apart. Can we or can we not be legally required to pick up our own horse shit?
I gotta move there.
New super chat.
What about this? I could clean up everyone's horse shit for a small fee. Who's the super chat? What's it for?
Michael.
Dude, I haven't listened in 7 years. What have I missed? Your Lamborghini must be sick. Yep, you're all caught up, Mike.
Right, I'm not singing you a super chat at all, you son of a bitch. It's fucking depressed the fuck out of me. I don't even have a car.
You didn't hear he rides rollerblades around town. The wheels do say Lamborghini on it.
Hey, yeah, I got a horse sticker on the side of it. Wait, a bull. Sorry, wrong car.
Other world's greatest Trump headline you might actually believe. How about pay-per-view prison fights to fund his pet government projects?
I mean, these are better ideas than
Than
Alcatraz is a new prison. I thought we had a lot of prisons.
We have tons of prisons.
Is everybody escaping from them?
No. What I'm saying is,
Because
whatever.
I remember I saw it. He's like, no one can escape.
Yeah.
One time there was a guy, they thought he did, but his clothes were all chewed up by sharks. And I'm like, well, because Clint Eastwood made it.
Oh, the Birdman of Alcatraz?
Yeah.
Did he make it?
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
I didn't see it, yeah.
Yeah, he made it.
So it's supposed to be shark-infested waters. It's also just supposed to be, like, very
Do
choppy.
you know who swims that?
Who's that?
Nick Diaz.
Yeah.
Ask me if he's been eaten by a shark.
Has Nick Diaz ever been eaten by a shark?
I'm glad you asked. No. So shut up.
Yeah.
You can totally make it.
Yeah.
But my thing is, are people escaping from other prisons? Is that a thing? Turn the singing mic off.
Yeah, can you look up the stats
Jesus Christ,
on
superstar.
escapees-
Latter-day Saints.
on escapees from maximum security prisons?
It's pretty rare, right?
I would think.
So why do we need...
It's just the
Alcatraz.
It's just because it's cool. It's simply because it's cool. And because San Francisco won't like it. I mean, it's those two things.
Why won't they like it?
Because it's in San Francisco. And
What about if we put the gays in there?
In 2019, approximately 2,231 inmates escaped from state or federal prison in the United States.
Wait, what did they do from prison?
Escape.
One more time?
Escaped.
I'm sorry to trouble you, Miles.
Escaped.
Get
Keep
better.
going.
They escaped.
That is better when you pretend you're Australian.
2,200 escaped.
Nah, there you go again.
Escaped. Escaped, dude.
You're saying escaped.
Escaped. Welcome to the escapes.
Yeah.
Escaped. Oh. Escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, escape.
Yeah. Yeah, so if 2,000 people escaped, then we do need Alcatraz.
Well,
Because those are 2,000 people that we do not
Well,
need.
jail
those are, all,
and federal.
those are all bad hombres. I would guess that those are not people.
Probably illegal immigrants, too. You know what they do, Michael.
Very slippery.
Yeah.
If they make it across the border,
Murderers and...
no jail's going to hold them. Yeah.
Yeah. Fentanyl. You know?
That was.
What about that?
That was all prisons. That wasn't maximum security
Oh.
prisons.
jails as well.
Why? Please take that down. Dude, seriously?
We don't need. We don't
I
need
will
photos.
go in there and kill you. I will pull your balls off.
We no longer need you. Remember that.
Zach,
Please help me escape.
tackle his throat
Jason.
immediately.
You just hear like me getting
Hey,
socked
stop
in
bringing
the
up photos of rollerbladers. You don't want to turn Jason on.
Oh man.
How about?
Oh wait, we have another super chat. Daniel Garcia says, "Is Raw Dog doing better than you at this point?"
It's possible.
Nah. I mean, maybe mentally. Well, actually, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, this is a weird thing where I'm not broke. I'm just broke. Like, I'm still rich. I'm just like, whoops. I had a business manager that did some stuff and took some stuff, and then I got a divorce, and then whoops, serious podcast, whoops. And then there was some debt, and now I've got to pay it off. But I make enough money to pay the debt off. It's all going to work out. Just in the meantime, it's like, I have a house with a pool, dude. Like, I have an M3. And it's getting worked on. That's why I don't have a car. Like, when it gets back, it's probably the most ridiculous M3 on the street. So there you go. And I'm like, I'm not broke. I'm just like in debt, and I'm not being a douche. I'm paying it back. So until then, I live like, I eat, and the cats and the dogs eat, and that's all I buy. That's it. It's not, things are super tight, like, and they're super tight because I'm paying my debts, and because I'm paying them in such a militant vibe, they will be taken care of. And then Patreon, dude, we're one of the most successful Patreon shows on Patreon. That's not a lie. So it's just, whoops. I did a couple of whoopses, and now I've got to build. And you know what? There was another time, this has happened before. There was a time where I was on Sirius making a lot of money, and I lived in a studio apartment in Santa Monica, and I paid the other ex all my money. And
Seems to be a recurring theme here.
Yeah, and then I remember I had a business manager that was like, hey, you went to Starbucks. You can't spend any more money today. And I remember I would bitch about it because I'd be like, wait, you're saying because I got a muffin and a coffee, my budget for the week is done? Because at one point I lived in Beverly Hills in a house that had a pool, and it was like, wow, this is quite a change. And then I paid her, and then I got taxes again, back taxes, and then I paid it all off, and then I was living La Vida Loca, and then I got divorced and fired and in debt again. This is the third time. 3 times a charm.
Definitely learned your lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I sense sarcasm there, Michael, but I mean,
Fool me once.
yeah, okay, what's the third time mean?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 2 times, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, fuck you. Right?
I didn't think he was going to get that far.
It was,
Right?
yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But this time, I think when everything's cleared out and I'm in it again, I think this time, because I'm sober, that's the difference. All the other times I was not sober and I didn't learn any lessons. This time I have clarity. I remember yesterday, and like I think I've said to Brianna a few times, like, if somebody just gave me $1 million tomorrow, or I even said it here yesterday, I think. I was just like, I'm not. I would buy a Lamborghini. Old me would buy a Lamborghini. New me would be like, no way, not even close.
Yeah. We did a World's Greatest Wednesday on the show back in the Swing House days, and what was the world's greatest thing you could do if you got $1 million? And actually, believe it or not, the winner was put it in the bank.
Right, it's hard to believe.
Some guy called in and suggested that, and he actually talked us into it. So, you've had your moments of clarity before.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen stuff,
Which
dude.
means I could do it again, but yeah, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing whether I'm a smart guy or not. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I've had a great life. It's been fun, and I'm very fortunate. I still consider myself very fortunate right now. I have a friend that lets me see her horse every day, and that horse, that's a rich person's horse. That horse is glorious, and he loves me.
It's been 20 minutes.
Oh, shit.
All right. What was the winner? I had a couple other suggestions. Change the White House to the Gold House.
Also acceptable. And I would see, these are really good ideas.
Conquer Transylvania and make it Trumpsylvania.
Oh,
That's the
I
best
mean, what
one.
is Transylvania doing anyway?
Yeah. Dracula was like 200 years ago. What have you done for me lately?
Dude, and then start dressing like a vampire. He would look good as a vampire.
Yes. It would actually,
Like if he dyed his hair black and like made it pointy at the front, like
and just switch
General Zod.
Switch to a paler face paint.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of orange, went white.
Yeah. Like a classic, you get the whole big suit, so it goes right up to under your chin.
Yeah, ducktail.
Yeah.
Classic Trump.
His chick would make an amazing, like the sexiest bride of.
dude,
I bet she doesn't need to get the hair, but even if she did,
Yeah.
like she would be. She's tailor made to be.
Elvira.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
He
And
should
then-
marry Elvira. What about that as a
She gay now.
right? I saw that.
So hot.
Right?
So great.
She's smoking cigarettes.
Cassandra. I don't think so. You know what? I think she's like she's not Elvira. I think she's actually more of like a hippy dippy Southern California, like late 70s, early 80s. Like she's blonde.
Oh wow.
Yeah. What is her name? I want it's Cassandra something or other. I want to say Cassandra Stevens, but don't quote me on that. Can you look up the real Elvira? Yeah, she came out of the closet, and I think she's like she was in relationships with men. Right? She did she sleep with Elvis
What?
as like a showgirl? And then
she's won a lot of shoes.
Peterson. There you go. Yeah, she's
wow.
just like the kind of chick that you meet around LA and in the Valley who, you know, she could own a crystal shop or she could own a yoga studio.
She's a redhead.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I thought she was blonde. I knew that she's
She's hot.
she's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd fuck both of them.
Yeah.
I'm still
Eileen Elvira,
yeah, me too.
with all due respect.
I know.
I think she knows that. Yeah, she fell in love with a woman at 50. I'm all about that. I think more women should consider becoming 50-year-old lesbians.
I've fallen in love with a woman when I was 50.
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
No.
Anyway, World's Greatest Wednesday.
He gets to pull the switch.
Sometimes you're good,
Goodness.
sometimes you're bad,
What?
but sometimes you're the world's greatest.
Yep.
Yeah. That was his pet sounds. He disappeared for 18 months to Norco working on that.
I died and came alive again for that song. Yeah, what are the nominees?
I don't know.
Who cares?
I think
the-
Trumpsylvania's the best one.
Okay.
Agreed.
That or watering the plants with electrolytes.
That's such
Fuck
a good,
off.
such a good one. If he dropped that, how many
my
people
God.
saw that movie and how many people didn't? And be like,
enough.
yeah, man, they've got
Got
electrolytes.
electrolytes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could work.
I know a building. You remember how the hospital sign in that movie, like they couldn't fit it, so it like broke down?
No, I don't remember that, but that's
But you
so
know what I'm
awesome.
talking about?
Sure, yeah.
There's a building that I pass that did that
So
in real
good.
life.
Shut
so
up.
good.
I swear.
That's insane.
Would you say that is lit jank or Daytona, Miles?
That is Daytona, bro.
There's no intro for that, is there?
There was. I think you deleted it, and I don't blame you.
Know who's Daytona?
Who?
Zach's Daytona.
Why is that?
Because he's from Daytona.
No way.
Oh, that does help.
Straight
So
up.
is it now just lit jank
or Zach?
Oh, that's not cool.
So this is for people who have not joined us on the Patreon before. Which I don't know. What are you thinking, dude? What are you doing? You should sign up. We're live 4 days a week over there.
Yeah,
Holy,
work vigorously.
holy fucking shit! It could be like this for you, us. We could have this back
Like a hooker on a Saturday night.
multiple days per
Working.
week for less money
Cranking
than
that
you used
cock.
to give those so and so's at SiriusXM.
Only $1,000 a month.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Wait, what? $1,000 a month. Yeah.
We can talk about that tier.
Yeah.
A lot of things are on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we have another super chat.
Wait, what?
California Shakes said, listener you put on the cell phone, up another chick vag and called her. Was
Yeah.
that a thing? Anyways, this is kind of gay, but turned 43 and my face is starting to melt off my face. You still look pretty. Sweet. Any recommendations? $20.
Tallow.
Yeah.
Beef tallow on your face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And, of course, methylene blue.
Duh.
Like Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Unless you're
I mean,
not
if you can
interested
get
in
Joe
being a
Rogan to
man.
come on your face, that might, like, completely reverse the effects of age.
Methylene goo, if you will.
But, yeah, the phone that was real, man. That really went in her butt. And I really did call my mum, which is, looking back, that was a bit weird. But I don't think my mum knew for sure that was in there. But also, you know, a little bit of payback. You know, there were some things that were like a little inappropriate in my childhood. It's
Yes.
like, well, you know what I mean? Can you blame me, Mum?
Take that, Mom. You
Not
said-
really, but yeah, a little bit. But yeah, those are great. But yeah, I did see a guy that's like, look at my beautiful skin. I put beef tallow on there. I also think like people that moisturize heavily, people that take care of their skin, people that wear hats in the sun, people that don't drink alcohol, people that don't smoke cigarettes. I think like people that don't eat processed food. I think all these things, if you do all those things, you will look younger.
As they say, in the end, everybody has the face that they deserve.
Wow. Yeah, because if on the dating app, that was the biggest one to me, dating app where, because I'm a child at heart, but I am 53. So, you know, you can't go out with somebody young, even though right now I'm pulling it off. I'm ripping right now.
Cool.
Yeah. It's not inappropriate age gap, but it's getting there,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty pumped on
Sure.
because I'm like, and I think she thinks I'm hot. So I'm like, not.
Nice.
You know? But the girls that were my age or younger that had like the wrinkly titty, the sunburn thing, the sunspot thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're a lady. Like, you don't take care of your chest a little bit, you know? Like put some sunblock on or maybe T-shirt or I'm like, is it Chardonnay? Like, is it purely Chardonnay?
Sun damage doesn't have anything to do with white wine.
It doesn't.
I don't think so.
You don't think you look older if you drink a lot of alcohol?
But if you're saying that people have that like freckled kind of falling apart thing like that's got
Well, I think when your face looks old, it's from alcohol.
maybe. I mean, genetics definitely have a lot to do with it too.
Then there's that.
Like I hate to say it because these are my sisters, but like Irish people, they're like really fair, and it's not super white people because I wouldn't necessarily say it about like Scandinavian ladies,
Right.
but like Irish, English, Scottish chicks.
Yeah.
It gets late early for some of them.
I think I got my mum's thing because my mum is old. Well, not old, but older.
Older than you probably.
A little bit, like 16 years or something. She looks good. Like, that was the thing. Like, I joke about it where I'm like, some of these girls that were hitting me up on Bumble, my mum's hotter. Because she is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I want to fuck my mum. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
she's hotter.
Big of you.
And, thanks, man. But if I walk down the street with my mum
Yeah.
and someone was like, you guys are a lovely couple, I'd be like, it's my mum, you weirdo.
Yeah.
These chicks that were hitting me up, I was like, it's worse.
Yes.
How do you think that we would work as a couple?
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's like you got to shoot. I know people on dating apps will shoot high.
There's no downside.
Okay, did I ever shoot high? Yeah. But I never shot like where if I was like, hey, Michael, this is my girlfriend, and you'd be like, oh my God, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what is that, a 23-year-old supermodel? Like, I never swiped on chicks that were out of my league. Because I was
Yeah.
just like, I don't even want to, like, if you do say yes, what the fuck's wrong with you? You know?
I'd like to find out.
Fair, but I just never did it. I don't know. Anyway,
So, lit, jank, or Daytona, Miles, for potentially the last time.
Yeah.
We don't need to explain this. It's very self-explanatory.
he's going to die.
Phone sex.
Ooh, that is a good question. Because phone sex can be rad. But boy, does it really count. It really matter on who you're talking to.
Jank, because if you're in a situation where it's lit, it's kind of a not so ideal situation. You know what I mean?
Not
Like jail?
Yeah. Exactly. Like 90% of the fools having it are in jail.
No.
No.
Well, but that's that you're saying
What about-
being in jail's jank.
hotel. Yeah, because
Yeah, what
jail,
about-
jail's jank.
Right.
But what about if you're on a work business trip?
Right.
Yeah, but you would rather your person be on the business trip with. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You would rather.
Not
that.
always.
Yeah. What about
Sometimes I
what about if you don't really like
prefer
her?
the phone sex?
Dude, I love my wife. I wouldn't mind if every now and again I just had a night off in some hotel by myself and we just snuck in a little phone sex. That'd be great.
Yep.
And then I get to watch what I want to watch on TV after.
Yep.
Because if the chick puts out, then you have to ask her what she wants to watch on TV after. That's a rule. You don't just get to decide after that.
That's fair.
Yeah. So you're not up for phone sex.
It's not. It is. I don't like it.
Yeah. How
Jane.
about text sex? Because that's different.
It is.
Because text sex, you could fully be about to see that person that night. You could be.
Yeah.
You could be at Trader Joe's getting.
Yeah,
text.
that's more lit to me.
Because he's a young guy in
Yeah.
Texas.
Right.
Phone calls are jank.
Yes.
Are phone calls jank to you?
No, long phone calls are super jank to me though.
Is a phone call Daytona or is it lit?
It's lit. Except,
Wow.
It's lit except for if it's long.
What about if your mum calls you?
Yeah, that's lit.
Long phone calls. That's
If your
nice.
mum calls me, it's jank.
Exactly, dude. That's what I mean.
If your mom
It's either
called me-
lit or jank.
if
I
your
was on
mom
a phone call with your mum today and it was jank.
If your mom called me, it'd be pretty Daytona.
That's funny. It's funny because Miles is here listening. It's funny.
Lit jank or Daytona? Canada.
I've only been to Montreal,
Man, how could you pause? That's crazy.
and it was lit.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Canada's lit.
Yeah, I like Canada. I
Yeah,
like
it
the
is.
part of Canada I've been to.
A lot of people will tell you that Montreal isn't Canada, but it's not. And a lot of people in Montreal will tell you that, and they might be right. But it's not your fault. That's the only place that you've been. I agree.
Shit, dude. Blaine, dude.
What did Blaine do?
$100 super chat, dude.
Blaine, you can't afford that.
And
maybe
then
you
we
can-
got another $50 super chat from Brian Golden. He
Holy
said,
crap.
"A small price to pay. You helped me through the worst time of my life during the Great Depression of '08. I remember feeling down and driving home laughing my ass off at Dead Baby News. Dude, I am a slut and dude is it gay."
Yeah. Just real quick, when you mentioned Canada's lit, Westminster, BC, June 13th and 14th, I'm coming to the House of Comedy. And then Capitol Ballroom, Victoria, BC, June 15th. And then 5 shows at the comic strip, Alberta, Abington, Burts. Shout out to the Burts. 19th to the 21st. Thank you, Canada. Watch out.
I think they deserve a little song though.
All right.
Is that a picture of Dottie who says she's 54, but people think she's in her 30s?
I want to see her.
Or is that a picture of like Claudia Schiffer?
Do you have a song? No, don't do that. A song.
What song?
Damn. Wait, I don't have it. I only have hip hop beds. Do we have Shark News? I just found that button.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, first I got to sing a song about Blaine.
And Brian.
Yeah, yeah. Blaine's a bitch. And he's queer. And he's a bitch, queer bitch. Yeah, Blaine gets puss on the side when he's on the ride and he goes to Chicago. You know, Blaine's getting posters for them hoes. Come on. Dude, that was pretty good.
Drop the mic. Miles, turn the mic off. Yeah, if you want Shark News, there is Shark News.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Uh-oh, Grandpa. You hear that?
Are we gonna get sued for this?
Probably.
I don't miss that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they rescued some great white that got stranded in Australia.
Wait, what? How did he get stranded?
Yeah, how does a shark get
He
stranded?
got
he
into
got
shallow
sandbanked.
water. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, dude, just go left or something. Fucking retard.
Yeah, he was in a cul-de-sac. And that's the thing about sharks; they can only move forward.
Dogs can't look up.
The shark got sandbang.
There you go. Shark news.
Cooked up 80s Tim Allen with wreck shit. That's a good point. Appreciate you, Blaine.
Miles, Litjank or Daytona? Twins.
Twins. Honestly, twins are lit.
Thank you.
I like twins.
Thank you for saying what we were all thinking, that incest is hot.
Yeah.
What? That's not what I was, but okay.
Incest is jank, dude.
Well,
Thanks for clarifying.
What do you picture a threesome with twins going down like?
They better not make out with each other.
I would be creepy, dude.
They look, even if they don't
Identical or
even if they don't make out with each other or do anything overtly like contact sexual with one another, the fact remains that this is a consensual encounter, and you're there because you want to fuck twins, and they're there because they want to fuck somebody together.
Yeah.
So
it's okay.
But there is something incestuous about that. If you dreamt of having sex with somebody with your brother, I would say that's a little odd.
Yeah.
But if it just happens,
siblings ain't supposed to be like that.
Agreed.
And if some chick came over and she's like, I want both of you, you would go, sounds great, but you got to pick. Because we don't roll like that.
Right. I'll do one in one room and then you come
They
in.
get sloppy seconds.
Yeah. Which one gets seconds?
Right.
You got a Rochambeau over it.
Exactly. But if these twins are like, no, we want to do it together, then they want to do it together.
Right. One has to wear a blindfold.
So, Miles, you still into the twins experience?
No, dude. Just because it's consensual incest, it's still incest, dude.
It's not incest.
No way. It's the hottest kind of incest.
It is the hottest kind.
There's no
I
doubt.
mean, if you're going to... It's tough to think which is the hottest.
Who can rank, you know?
Dude. It's tough.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not in it. You know what? In the 80s, it was hot.
Yes.
But now, because we know about like sisters fucking like somebody,
exactly.
it's not.
Turns out there was a weird side to the Barbie twins.
Like mother-daughter thing where that was hot in the 80s. That's not good now because the poor daughter, you know? Mm-hmm. But in the 80s, she was fine.
But what about if it's a mother-daughter, but they've never done it before, and you just that that's true, and the mom, the daughter is like 40, and the mom is like a really smoking 62. So it's like,
they're way past scars.
You weren't like groomed for
Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
That's different, right?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. Thank you.
What about if you do it with the daughter and the mum's driving the Cadillac?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. And
Good.
And
it was in the 80s.
In that hypothetical situation, nothing wrong with that at all.
Hypothetical.
Miles, ayahuasca.
I've never done it.
You know what, dude?
is it?
I'm going to jump in on this. It was lit and now it's jank.
Yeah.
Because here it is. It's lit if you don't film it and post it on the fucking internet.
Oh, God.
Fucking water pouring over you, fucking Jake Paul fucking ass tards.
It's a crazy thing to post.
It's so sick
and yet,
as shit. Like, oh man, I saw it. Shut up. If you have the experience, have the experience.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed.
It's like, I don't care what you have for dinner. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Take a photo of it. Take a photo of this sack. Fucking methylene blue.
Speaking of which, Miles, lit jank or Daytona? Curly fries.
Ooh.
What?
Curly fries are lit,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, they are.
No, they are lit, dude.
Wait, you don't approve?
I
What?
think
Yeah, Michael's weird with snacks.
they're
Dude.
the lowest form of fry.
Dude. They're not better.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Yeah, I'm with you, Miles. What?
What?
Nick, what's a worse kind of fry?
Straight
Wedges.
fries. It's a straight fry,
I
but
disagree.
curly, dude.
So do I. I was just trying to throw another
Yeah.
fry out there. Shit, dude.
It's because of the seasoning. The seasoning takes something off the table. It doesn't really put anything on.
Depends.
Dude, Cajun curly fries
yeah.
are legit.
Yep, agreed. Crunchy, spicy fry.
Yeah.
It's curly.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Your fry taste might just be jank.
That's
it's
what it
okay.
is. This guy likes wait, what do you like? Nacho? What is your thing?
Yeah, he likes cornflakes, dude.
No, it's calamari. He likes calamari more than fries.
I like calamari more than fries.
Everybody likes calamari more than fries.
No, I don't.
The only people
Calamari fucking sucks.
the only people who don't like calamari more than fries is squids.
Well, then I'm a squid. This calamari sucks. I don't want to eat aliens, dude.
I do.
Payback.
Yeah.
They're gonna
I feel like you can
butt
taste,
rape you with the.
you can taste the equivalent intelligence in every bite.
I like this is the Irish in my blood. I like potatoes.
Lit, jank, or Daytona? Miles, nose jobs.
Nose jobs.
For the right reasons, lit.
Yeah, for the right reasons.
If you
lit.
get it, if your nose is okay and you got it touched up because you're a fucking Kardashian, you're a douche.
Yeah.
But if you got a fucking beak hog,
Yeah.
and you get that shit slashed down to look like a normal person,
Right.
Fuck yeah, nose jobs.
I saw a lady in silhouette, like I drove past her on the freeway on the way here, so looking straight across. That
like a shark fin.
I would have given her a super chat for a chin implant. I felt so bad for the lady.
Right,
Her
right.
life would be so different if she had a chin.
Big nose, little chin, and then they give you a chin and a little nose.
Yeah.
Fucking microchip technology.
Put that chin on your schnoz.
yeah,
Right.
cut a bit off here and
Right.
out there, take some there.
Bam.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle. That's like boob jobs for
Chins.
no titty bitches.
Yeah. Demi Moore before or after 90s boob job, Mike?
I watched that movie.
The Substance?
Yeah.
How was it?
I don't like it. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like every movies suck now. So it's like it's good, but it's.
I don't
not.
know who this is.
What?
I don't know who this is, dog.
You don't know G.I. Jane?
No, dude. All I know is that fucking Will Smith got smacked up over it, dude.
What?
Yeah, the G.I. Jane joke. Or not Will Smith.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that it? Was that what he said? That,
Yeah, he
that,
said-
that Jada was
G.I. Jane.
was gonna play G.I. Jane, and that's why she had her hair that short.
Yeah, and then he got slapped for G.I. Jane.
But it was because she's an alpaca.
Oh. It's because she's precious.
Alopecia. There you go.
Yeah. I didn't even get it. I was like, what are you talking about? That's all. Now it's funny. Yeah, that's a good one. Look, she is an icon.
You don't know who Demi Moore is?
Yeah.
No.
Do you know
me-
who Bruce Willis is?
Yeah.
It's respectable. I mean,
Come
she's
on,
not
dude.
as cool as him.
Yeah.
But she fucked him.
They had several kids together.
Yeah.
She was.
Still alive.
Put it this way, Miles.
He doesn't know.
Put it this way, Miles. When in the early '90s, when they made a theme restaurant called Planet Hollywood, the celebrity faces of it were Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis,
What'd you call me?
and Demi Moore. And yeah, was she there because she was Bruce Willis's chick? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also wasn't. It wasn't like Jada being in the Men in Black restaurant with Will Smith.
Right.
She was legitimately a very
Yeah.
big star.
Yeah, she's legit. Jada is not.
You don't know who she is.
No.
Now you're seeing her face. It doesn't strike. No, familiar.
No bells rung.
No.
Wow. What movie would he know that she was in?
Yeah, that's sort of the problem.
That's probably why he doesn't know her.
What was she in? Don't say G.I. Jane again. Nobody saw that. Name more. How many Demi Moore movies can you name?
Breakfast Club.
I don't think she was in that.
Touche.
Lord of the Rings. Star Wars, number 3.
She played Scroto.
Scroto was the shit, dude. Scroto in fucking
lot
Star
of
Wars
makeup.
was
Yeah.
so good. Man, that movie's no longer as good as it could have been. They fucked up.
Yeah, unrecognizable. That's Scroto.
Demi Moore as Scroto. It's not too late. They still make more Star Wars.
Oh, they're going to keep coming.
Yeah. Scroto. Oh man, that's so much fun. You should see G.I. Jane.
Seriously,
see
why
it.
do you keep
Yeah.
saying that?
Because
Is it good?
No,
No.
but it's fun.
You just want me to
especially
waste
for-
my time?
No, I think Miles would enjoy it because it's so ridiculous.
I would enjoy that if it actually is ridiculous.
It's
sometimes.
ridiculous. Everything about it is ridiculous. A woman, man. They're not going to let a woman in the army, you know?
Okay, she was in. God, she really hasn't been in much.
The Substance, I haven't seen it, but I've
Yeah.
seen parts of it.
It's cringe.
So I know like the gist of
It's just who cares?
Um,
It's like it shows me that some women are so full of shit.
she was in Ghost. That was big.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't remember that, of course
Nah,
not.
it sucked too.
She was in St. Elmo's Fire.
Wait, Elmo?
St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh, not
Elmo
Elmo.
Fire.
That's all. When you say Elmo, I just
Yeah, all you hear
Sesame
is
Street.
yeah, that's fair. She was in Indecent Proposal. Remember that?
Was did she fuck somebody?
I think she fucked Robert Redford
Oh wow.
For the whole thing was, I think
You
her husband.
romanced her and
Her husband was. I never saw it, but I assume I know the plot.
I did.
Her husband was Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Was it? And it was. He was like this. And Robert Redford was like went to Woody Harrelson and was like $1 million one night with your wife, and it was basically like it was supposed to spur spicy conversation among erotic couples of what would you do if this handsome rich gentleman offered you life-changing money
My
for one
penis
night
is
with your
just
wife.
3 inches long.
I think that they would. I would guess that they went along with it and found out that the $1 million was not at the end worth it because it cost them more in the long.
Well, Robert Redford, she ended up marrying him.
Probably.
I can't remember how it went.
That's got to be his game. That's be so funny to just go over
He
to
can
people.
still do that.
To go over to people and be like $1 million one night with your wife, and they're like, "Well, yeah, we got to do it," and then she leaves you for the Robert Redford guy, and it's just like, not only did your wife leave you for this rich guy, you
Wait, if he doesn't get the $1 million,
maybe even gives him the $1 million.
because that's a fair deal.
Oh wow, $1 million.
Like-
I'd take your wife.
Not with taxes.
No.
If the government gets half, then no deal.
If there's ever been a suitcase of cash deal,
Yeah.
this is it.
Yeah, if it's a suitcase of $1 million, you can have any of my wives.
Dude, I'm kind of backing you on not knowing who Demi Moore is. She's not been in shit.
Yeah, good point.
She's been famous for so long.
We're jank. You're lit.
Yeah. Disclosure,
Who cares?
About Last Night, One Crazy Summer.
Man, she's swaying off Bruce Willis's dick.
Big
hard.
time. Yeah. Striptease. But
So what?
honestly,
She went
that
to the
was
gym for like 3 months. Congratulations.
what that was is I'm getting
She wasn't a good stripper.
I'm sure she wasn't. I'm getting fake tits and I'll show them to you.
Yep.
And in exchange,
Yep.
I'm going to be the first woman to make $20 million for a movie.
Yep.
That was what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Wow, you hit the
All right.
nail on the head.
Steroids.
Daytona, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
It's like-
well said.
Yeah.
That is like the definition of Daytona.
It
Yeah,
really
you're right.
is.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Cotton candy.
Jank. dude.
Fairy floss.
Jank.
I disagree. I think fairy floss is fucking lit.
Hiking.
Ugh, I fucking hate hiking.
Jank.
I think I'm
So
becoming.
jank.
I think I'm becoming a hiker.
I
Because
will
then
tell,
you don't even get to enjoy the view because you're just staring at the ground, at dirt the whole time, not
Well,
trying to roll your ankle.
Here. If you want to hike, go by yourself.
You.
Take a photo of it. Show me.
I think.
Yeah, take that ass to Ayers Rock, mate.
I think when you get really advanced at hiking, Miles, you are able to both look up and down while you.
Yeah, but being like a base level
that's
hiker.
high level hiking, Michael. I hope you slip and fall on a fucking rattlesnake, you dickheads. I hate that shit. I hope a cougar eats your snatch. Sorry, I was just joking. I like hiking if I had someone else's buddy.
I see.
My skateboard buddy is like, dude, I got to stop and stretch every now and then. My hips get tight.
Yeah.
I don't like walking uphill.
I like hiking
I
if I'm
do.
doing it on a motorcycle, dude.
Yeah, there you go. Which is not hiking.
Right.
Exactly.
It's called man hiking.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, none of this pussy see the sights shit. I don't want to see your fucking sights. Send me a postcard, you bitch.
Lit Jank or Daytona. The Police.
The police are pretty Daytona.
I was gonna
feel
say because you got some lit cops and then you've got some jank cops, and
which the culmination makes Daytona.
right?
I was talking about Sting's band.
Oh,
Oh,
that's jank.
the police?
Wait, do you know the Police?
Yeah.
Name one, do one song from the Police.
Message in a bottle.
Message in a bottle.
Why did you turn into a toddler?
That's how he sings it, dude.
No, it isn't. But
Message
okay.
in a bottle.
Send an SOS to the world.
What the fuck?
Dude, the police are lit, dude.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Roxanne!
Oh, just to name a few of the hits.
Roxanne.
Yeah, you don't know. Roxanne!
Hello, Roxanne.
You don't have to put on your red light.
Wait, is he Asian?
Sounds like.
He's a baby Asian. Sting is a baby Asian. Message in a bottle.
Chicago.
Chicago's lit.
Chi-town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a pizza there. It was fucking lit.
I've done some.
Blaine was there, so it made it a bit of a bitch queer,
Sure.
but it was okay.
I was talking about the band.
I hate that band.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Miles doesn't know.
Miles, name a Chicago song.
Nope.
Me neither.
Yeah. China.
Hey, you name one.
Does anybody really know what time it is? Come on, that song's a jam.
How's it go?
Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? So I can't imagine why. Oh no, we've all got time enough to cry.
Yeah. I knew I hated him.
It's pretty fucking cool. I could do with that 26 or 64 piece of shit.
I don't know what's happening.
That's that song that Green Day ripped off really bad.
Well, I rest my case.
My
My Sharona.
Sometimes I try to go to sleep. Da-da, da-da.
Yeah.
song.
See, that's fucking crazy. I just sang the Chicago song, and you were able to start singing the Green Day song. That's how ripped off it is.
Oh, wow.
Fucking wild. That guy is a
There we
fucking
go. Here we go.
shit.
Da-da,
Yep.
da-da,
Here we go. Here we go.
da-da.
Here
we go, here we go.
Roxanne.
Green Day.
Let's see. Dana White.
Dana White is very Daytona,
Yeah.
bordering on Jane.
Wow. That is so good. I back that.
If it's a spectrum, he's like bleeding that side of the spectrum.
Yeah. He's the mayor of Jangtona.
He's on the jank. He's on the jank end. The mayor of Jangtona.
Let's see. Star Wars.
Star Wars is lit, except not anymore because it's
Yeah.
like it's just kind of like now. It's all
bullshit
over
now.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the place.
That's okay. It's like a band. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if Metallica's new album sucks. They're Metallica.
Okay. Yeah, the new Star Wars is load.
Yeah. Axl Rose.
Hey, I call bullshit on that.
Same. He was lit, and now he's jank.
Pretty jank, dude.
Are we sure he was as lit as we thought he was at the time?
It's
That's
cut
the
dry.
question. I think he was, but I think it's a fair question to ask.
I think he was lit.
If you get old and try to keep your same like look that you have when you're young, it's jank, dude.
I don't know. I think some people managed to pull that off.
Yep.
I think
Roy Orbison.
Steven Tyler pulled that off for a long time.
Yeah, he looks like godlike.
Iggy Pop pulled that off for a long time. I mean, Mick Jagger's look evolved, but I think he was always faithful to what his vibe was.
Yeah. Yeah, Aerosmith are still cool as shit. I saw Whitney Cummings went to a concert and she filmed them like going out on stage, and I was like, dude, this is rock and roll gods. Like they still are cool as shit.
Yeah.
They got 700 rags hanging off them. Like they're fucking ripping, dude.
Yeah.
Bandana, like 70 bandanas.
There's so few bands like that too, where it's like there's like probably 40 songs that you could play. Like they could literally do 2 full 2-hour concerts where I'd be like, oh cool, this song, oh cool, this song, or like, okay, that's not my favorite, but that was a huge hit. I can see why they're playing it.
Yeah.
They could do 2 full concerts of those.
Yeah.
Like there's the bands that have trouble stringing out their set with enough good songs, and then there's the ones where it's like you're guaranteed that they're not going to play all the ones that you want to hear because they simply have too many.
Right.
That's a short list.
Very short.
China.
China's Daytona.
China is super Daytona,
Because
dude.
they got lit shit, but also jank.
It gets crazy over there.
Yeah.
We're going
Like their penises are jank. But their phones are lit.
Right. It's a wild ride.
Their suicide is jank. But their
You're talking about the Foxconn factory thing?
yeah. But their rice balls are lit.
Right. Everybody says that. Welcome to China. Try the rice balls. How about casseroles?
Fucking jank. son.
jank, dude.
So jank.
You never had a casserole,
I
rich boy.
refuse it every time.
I know you and Toner and your
Yeah.
mama never had a fucking
Tell me what.
casserole.
You never had casserole.
Chef
one.
Cordon Bleu never makes a
Put it in front of
casserole.
your fucking face. Yeah.
Fucking
Tell me what casserole you had, bitch.
Yeah, fuck.
I've had no
Five
casserole.
star Felcher.
You've had none. You don't know casseroles. You
Yeah.
don't speak casserole.
You don't.
I'll leave the casserole to you, dude.
Yeah, sometimes Ma and Tully needed to stretch a can of tuna, bitch.
You don't even know. I don't even know,
I've
man.
never had a casserole.
That is convincing.
Dairy.
Like,
Shit. Dairy is, I want to say Daytona, but dairy's lit.
Yeah,
Because ice cream is lit.
you can do a lot of fun things with
Right.
I like cheese a lot.
There you
And
go.
cheese is
You don't
lit.
say.
But it's also jank.
Yeah,
It's lit going in. It's jank coming out.
right.
Double-sided
Can be a little
sword.
Daytona in the middle. How are we doing on time, by the way?
Cut dry. It is 1:10.
What does that mean?
I know what time it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, you were supposed to time this, remember?
Fuck.
It's time. I think it's It's
You
almost.
fuck.
It's almost over, dude.
Oh,
Is
no.
the show over?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it's over, dude. See you guys.
Wait,
I just found that.
before we go, I know what that is. I made that. That
It's
was
the Ellis Mania beat.
yeah. That was for there was going to be a dance fight where everybody needed to be dancing whenever they weren't throwing a blow. So that was my beat it knockoff song that you could
man.
play in the
yeah,
ring.
yeah.
It's exactly 2 minutes long.
That'll be my new somebody donates money.
Yes.
That's my bad.
Okay, before we go, Miles.
Promotion.
Yeah, promote away. Plug your shit.
This is the Jason Ellis Show on Patreon. Guys should subscribe.
Thank you for that.
Pretty self-explanatory.
That was
really handled that.
that was a real needle mover.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Patreon just went up.
That's what I get
considerably.
paid the big bucks to do, dude.
Miles,
Yeah.
before we go,
Yeah.
Sofia Vergara. But
Come on, man. One more for the road.
she like I don't know, like maybe you were like you guys crossed paths, you were in the same room, but like you didn't even talk, but then like she texts you afterwards and it's like, what? She's like, oh yeah, no, I saw you there and I got your number, and you're like, oh shit, and now she's like texting you and it's fun and it's silly and it's getting flirty, and now there's like some photos and she wants to meet up with you, and there's this slow build until you finally actually go out on a date with her, and it's everything you could have ever dreamt of.
Yeah.
And then you guys, you know,
Oh, God.
whatever your limousine, whatever the hell you do, you go out to your meal, you have the time of your night, the time of your life, you go back to the hotel room and you're in bed and everything's been great, and just as you are about to seal the deal, she pulls a Darth Vader. Miles, I am your mother.
Like, straight up, she's my mom.
Yes.
Fuck.
I mean, does he have to believe that?
It's
Yeah,
true.
I feel
No,
like
it's true.
I feel like my complexion.
Wait,
She would have to bring
Kathy's-
up some serious
Yeah,
evidence.
Is Sofia Vergara?
No, Sofia Vergara, Kathy has raised him, but Sofia Vergara is actually his birth.
Oh, right. Kathy is not his mom.
Yeah.
Like, I
Right.
call my mom. I'm like, Mom,
Yeah.
I'm about
I
to
don't
hook
even
up
know
with
you.
Sofia Vergara. She's telling me she's my mom. Is this true? And my mom goes, yes.
Yeah, bro.
She's been your mother this
She
whole
would call him
time.
bro for sure. 'cause
Yeah, well,
there's
she's
no
not his mom
longer a
anymore.
relate-
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, bro. Now, don't call me again.
I take it back, dude. Incest is pretty lit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
that's a correct
your dad fucked Sofia Vergara in her prime, so that's cool.
Yeah, I would be pretty
wow.
mad at I'd be like, Dad, why didn't you tell me?
Props, Dad.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be like. Yeah.
All right. Well, my work here is done.
So is mine. Miles, yours is definitely done.
Yeah, back to the basement, dude.
Miles, thank you for all your work and achievements. You're truly a great American.
Who could possibly run a show better than me?
I don't know. Zach's going to give it a go, but that's tough. It's going to be tough. Because, wow, you've done so much in such a short time. You're the greatest executive producer we've ever had. You are. And we've had 2.5 decades of them. And you are the easily the best one. Easily.
I had a short stint as leader, but
But everybody else that had the stint for as long as you did, I hated.
yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah. You were great.
I'll be around though, dude. I'll be in the mix.
Remember herpes stroke face?
Who could forget? You know?
God, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I think I'm connected to him on LinkedIn.
You did?
I think so. I don't
Wait,
know.
you said yes to it?
I guess so.
Why?
I don't know.
That's contagious. You better watch it.
Strokes.
Herpes. Everybody, if you want to see more Jason Ellis show, because you saw it and you were like, I didn't know he still had a show. We do. First of all, it's a free one. This one that's going to be on podcasts available over iTunes, all that stuff. And then, of course, Patreon. It's like Sirius, but it's Patreon. Patreon.com/AllisMate. You type that in, and then you'll see us doing shows, 4 shows a week. You can video or just audio. Audio would be like, it's like Sirius, where you could put it, your phone, you tap it, and you plug it into your car, and then you can listen to it. And we're live. We tell you the time we're live, so you can listen to us live every day, or you could listen to it after it. And it's like it's live. Just don't tell yourself that we already said it. All right. Now we're off to Patreon, back where we belong. If anybody wants to sign up, hit the link, and we're gonna do another show after this, because that's us, man. We just keep going. Don't die.
Thank you.